So you start thinking about cost versus value when it comes time to sell. Some of the questions that might run through your head are things such as which upgrades will be the most valuable to your home and which ones will bring the biggest return on your investment when it does come time to sell the home. In this video, I'll be covering 10 things that I think are worth investing in when you're upgrading your new construction home. So if you ask me, the two biggest things that are worth upgrading in a home are your kitchen and your primary bath. Those are the two things that most buyers look into when they first walk into a listing. So what I tell a lot of my clients when they're purchasing a new home is to first focus on the hard surfaces, things that are not so easy to change once you move in or that create a very big mess when you move in and need to change things. And the kitchen is definitely one of them. So let's start in the kitchen. So the first thing I think of when I walk into a kitchen, and I know buyers talk about the most, are the high-end appliance packages. If you can at all invest in the high-end appliance package, this you will definitely get your return on investment. Another thing in the kitchen that you might want to focus on is nice cabinetry. Once you get cabinets installed, you're not going to want to rip out what you actually paid for already to put in nicer cabinets. So to invest in upfront on cabinets will really pay off in the end. And something that is, of course, trending right now would be all of the panel-ready appliances that lend to that sleek, modern design in a lot of homes that you see now. So I think that's definitely another thing that you could invest in and expect to get a return on your investment. Some other things that I think are important is the choice of countertops. Real stone, of course, is always going to be worth a lot more than manufactured stone, but there is a new look with the modern style homes where they are using a lot of Caesar stone or manufactured quartz, and it looks just as nice because it blends well with the style of the home. So not always does it have to be real stone, but definitely invest in some nice, pretty countertops that fall in line with the trends, and as well as backsplashes. A couple other things, double dishwashers if your kitchen is large enough or your home is large enough and commands it. Installing 2 dishwashers is also a great benefit. And if it's an option, having a prep kitchen installed is also another huge return on your investment that you'll see. As far as bathrooms go, the primary bathroom is going to, of course, be much more decked out than any other bathroom. But floating vanities is a big one. Underlit floating vanities is another big one. And I think that that has a nice return on your investment. But as long as you're also spending some money on your bathtub surrounds, creating that spa-like mood in your bathroom, especially in the primary, with standalone tubs, dual shower heads, steam showers, body sprayers, and also adding dry saunas into the primary bathroom is also another return on your investment. And for those of you in colder climates, heated floors and heated towel racks are also a bonus and not very expensive in the end. Some energy efficient options that I think are worth putting into your home are things like fireplaces. Now, a fireplace isn't just a fireplace. So if you have an option between those old school, square fireplaces and a linear fireplace, my suggestion to you is always pay for the upgraded linear fireplace, because I've had clients that have chosen not to and they kick themselves when it comes time to sell because someone will buy the house down the street that put the modern linear fireplace in versus your house that doesn't have the upgraded fireplace. I've seen it happen, so my biggest suggestion is always get the upgraded, more modern fireplace. Once you opt to not have a fireplace, it's very difficult to add one in down the road, unless you add an electric one, which brings me to my other point about these fireplaces. I don't believe electrical fireplaces bring any value to a home. They bring a mood, but they do not bring value. And actually, I've seen it be a deal killer in a lot of higher end homes because people think they look cheap, for lack of a better word. I know they're not cheap, but I'm just reiterating what I hear from my buyers when they walk into homes that have electric fireplaces. So if you can afford the gas, go gas all the way. Go with the most modern, the newest style fireplace. It's definitely worth it. Some other energy efficient upgrades that I think are worth investing in are things like solar panels. And I know I've talked about solar panels before. Don't rent, buy the solar panels, because you will have a very difficult time selling your home with rented solar panels. Nobody wants to take on an extra $20,000 in loans when they purchase your home. So think twice before renting solar panels, but those will add some value as well. New windows or upgraded windows that have more UV protection or a better rating are definitely worth the upgrade, not only in resale, because you may not even see that back in your resale, but you will see that back in your pocket in your energy bills. So upgraded windows, upgraded insulation, you will see that back if you were to resell your home, because a lot of people do ask if the home had upgraded insulation. And if your listing agent is smart, they will actually add that as one of the key features of the home. Another big energy upgrade I would invest in is programmable thermostats. Specifically the ones that can tell if you're in the room or not, so that they can adjust, and also some smart home technology and lighting, so lights get turned off and on, or scenes can be set. Smart home automation definitely brings value to your home. Another upgrade that you're going to come across is, what about your flooring? So a lot of clients like to change the flooring and get it through someone else after close. Now, back in the day, builders used to let us close bare floored, but a lot of them have caught on to what we were doing after we closed bare floored, and that they were missing out on this huge income source. So they no longer allow you to close bare floored. But if you're not the type that wants to take on demoing an entire floor and reinstalling something once you close, I really recommend that you get the floors you want if you can afford it, because once you move in and you change floors, it's a lot of work. You have to move your furniture out. It's a mess to demo. So investing in nice hardwood or wood engineered flooring or real stone flooring is always a bonus. You will get that investment back. High-end carpeting with good padding and stain resistance, those are things that buyers do ask, and they will be willing to pay a little bit more for. And in the end, even if you don't get that cash back at the end, it does help sell your home if you have nice, clean carpets that are upgraded and nice stone or hardwood floors. Some other flooring options that have really begun to trend are just plain old porcelain floors. I know a lot of people have a hard time believing that porcelain floors are the thing, but they actually are a huge thing now, and they're in multi-million-dollar homes. They don't install, the 12 by 12 tiles, they're installing like giant slabs of porcelain, but it is trending, and they do really look nice and pretty. Another good investment in your outdoors is landscaping. Having plush landscape is always a bonus. And it doesn't necessarily have to be giant mature trees that you're planting, but having an idea of what kinds of shrubs you're planting where and how they're going to fill out will always help you in the long run and be a great selling point when you do decide to sell your home. And even though we're in a very brutally hot climate, we still like to have fire pits outside. They're great conversation pieces, they're great conversation places, and who doesn't like to do s'mores in your own backyard? By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Lisa Lopez, and I'm a real estate consultant in the Las Vegas area, and I specialize in luxury real estate. For more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to get notified each time I drop a new video. So the next thing on our list is smart home technology. Of course, in this day and age, smart homes will bring value. So the biggest question though is, which ones will be worth your money? The biggest, newest thing is AI. So anything with AI technology is going to really add some value. Smart home technology is like computers. It changes every 6 months. You can have a brand new top of the line Crestron system installed, and literally 6 to 12 months later, you're gonna need all new equipment if you wanted to keep up with the latest and greatest. But the new thing in all forms is artificial intelligence, because how much it helps your home just automate to your personal needs. So things like integrated security systems, door locks, window locks, garage door openers, things like that are all on the rise and are definitely going to be worth your money. Another big thing that I think is worth spending money on are custom storage solutions. Things such as your walk-in pantries, your custom closets in all bedrooms. I've seen quite a few deal breakers or situations where buyers have to ask for a credit from the seller because they didn't install any kind of custom closets at all throughout the house, especially in the primary closet. This is so important to me because there's nothing worse than having a buyer look through a house that they're so in love with and they see that the closet in the primary is nothing but a straight rod that goes through the room. So spending the extra money on closets and extra storage, even in mud rooms or laundry rooms, all of these things to me bring value because so many people are always looking for where to store their junk. And if your house is beautiful, but it's not much more than 4 walls, and there's nowhere to store stuff, it definitely will create a problem down the road. Something that I see a lot of home buyers skip out on is the curb appeal of the home. They forget that your home is not just inside the 4 walls, but it starts when someone pulls up to your house on the street. So things like address signs, upgraded coach lights, different types of materials used for driveways and pathways that lead up to the front door, even pathway lighting. All these things will bring value and are worth the investment up front. So I'm curious, which upgrade so far would you go for first in your home? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, with the rise of people who are working from home, having a dedicated home office or study space is always a nice selling feature in a home. So if you have the option to expand or get a bonus room to have a dedicated office space, that's definitely worth it as well. And I know not every floor plan or model that you purchase has the ability to expand the floor plan, but if you do have this option, it is usually very beneficial to go ahead and do that. Things such as finished basements, home gyms, the home office, like I said earlier, and wine cellars or dedicated wine rooms are definitely great features to add. Well, that's it for my list. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please reach out anytime via text, email, or phone. All of my information is in the description below. And for more videos on new construction, click on one of the videos around me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.